Okay, so now we're gonna be watching Bluey Season 1, Episode 2, The Hospital, because of course I'm a doctor. Hi, I'm Dr. Peter, I'm the pediatrician. Not the pediatrician, there are several of us. I watched Episode 1 and y'all loved it so much, I mean, I did too. This is an incredible parenting show. It's a kid's show, but it teaches parents how to parent. Brownie! Her name is Brownie, get it right. Bluey! Everyone else is so obvious. Mom, Dad, Bluey, Bingo? Brownie.
Is she gonna get to the...
She's gonna break her ankle.
She made it!
I made it!
I also love that the dad is a stay-at-home dad.
Do that to me!
Oh, man. Is there some game where I just lie really still on a comfy bed?
Yeah, it's called Which Disney Princess is Your Favorite? And then you say, mine is Sleeping Beauty.
Hospital!
Oh, not hospital.
This episode of Bluey is called
I
Hospital.
love these little animations.
My name is Telemachus.
This remote control makes the bed go up and down, Telemachus.
Isn't that interesting? I wonder if the sister should have been the doctor just to really, play up. I mean, Australia's already doing so much. Good job, Australia. It's interesting that the sister is the nurse and then Bluey's gonna be the doctor, but it's also called Bluey, so I guess he has to be the main character, and I guess the doctor's the main character, but those are fighting words, so no, nurses, don't come for me, please, because I love you and I appreciate all that you do. Please do not throw me under the bus.
This will make the legs go up. Oops.
How did they do that?
Sorry, dear.
Oh, his hands.
Don't worry.
I'm actually a bit nervous at hospitals.
There's no need to be nervous. Hello!
I was going to say, that's so nice, and Bluey comes in. I guess I'm Bluey. Obvi. It's so nice that they have the little kid saying to other kids who are obviously watching, saying, and I guess the parents too, there's no need to be nervous. And then, of course, Bluey comes in with his rambunctious self.
Doctor, my name is... Ouch!
Oh, brave boy.
What was that?
Brownie is so passive-aggressive. She is a nurse. Oh, brave boy. I'm also a musical theater actor, so one time I was in a musical theater show, and I love doing it when there are children part of the show, like Christmas Carol or Elf. When some of the kids found out I'm a doctor and I'm a pediatrician, one of the kids was like, "Are you accepting patients?" And I was like, "Do you know your health insurance plan? Why do you not have your own pediatrician?" He said, "I have one, but I don't like her." And I said, "Why don't you like your pediatrician?" He said, "Well..." I said, "Because she gives you shots?" He said, "No, the shots are fine, but she gives them slowly to make sure they hurt." And I was like, these kids have figured everything out already. He's not my patient. Just kidding, no.
Now, what seems to be the matter?
Why did you give me a needle before asking me what's the matter?
Because I'm very busy.
Oh, no. This is some trauma from the production team. Do you see how sassy his eyes are? Because I'm very busy.
Oh, my belly hurts.
Have you got a baby in there?
No, I don't think so.
Nurse, do an x-ray on the big blue guy, please. I think there's a baby in there.
Dude, he's just disregarding everything the dad is saying, his patient, and he didn't even call him by his name, the big blue guy, get an x-ray. And he doesn't even say, "Nurse, get an x-ray on the big blue guy, I'm very busy, needle." I mean, that's what kids think doctors are too, except the recent move has been that the nurses give the needles and the doctors. I mean, I guess it's forever, but something I learned in pediatrics is the nurses give the needles most of the times, and the doctors come in like, "Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah." I don't call them the bad guys, but we don't give needles.
Yes, doctor.
Hang on, I really don't think I have a... Ouch!
Bye.
Good grief! She certainly likes those needles.
She? Bluey's a girl too? Hold on, Bluey's a girl? Wow, look at me. Because she's blue. I was like, blue and two-parent home, and most shows have two siblings who are boy and girl, male and female. Wow, look at me learning.
Huh? Ow!
Brave boy.
Brave.
This does not... Oh, yes, you have a cat in your belly.
How did it get in there?
Did you eat one?
No.
Well, no.
Why did the animation zoom in on that? How earnest Brownie was. Did you eat one? Look at this.
Oh, yes.
They chose to zoom in on us.
How did it get in there?
Did you eat one?
No.
We'll have to operate. Yes, doctor.
Oh, hang on.
Operate.
Let's do this. Here's a magazine to read.
Here's a magazine to read. I feel like they need to show this in medical schools and be like, this is what the public thinks of you, so be different. Wow. This is quite profound. Speaking of doctor's bedside manner and empathy, there was one time I had a patient and I was like saying the whole story about new parents and they had a baby. So I was talking about the whole newborn spiel. I'm gonna link it down below if you want to hear it. It's like 30 minutes of like everything you need to know about a brand new parent, about being a brand new parent for your baby. And I was doing the spiel and I was about to be done, and I was so tired and I was doing it with an interpreter. And I was like, my final thing I'm about to say, and as I'm about to do it, some guy barges into the room and just has an AirPod in, Mountain Dew, just waltzes straight through and tells the dad to clean stuff up on the side table. And I just stared at this guy holding the baby and I'm like, intruder alert, who is this? And then he turns around and looks at me, he's like, oh, sorry for interrupting. Are you almost done? I was like, yeah, I have one more thing to say. And he just like takes over the whole thing. Turns out he was there to do a procedure. I'm not gonna say who he was or what he was doing, but he was there to do a procedure. And like, there's something that I can't believe it needs to be taught, and yet it does. Because homie bro would say something to the interpreter, which was my interpreter that I called, but more than happy to let him use it. And he's like, oh, you have an interpreter? Yeah, it's gonna make it much easier for me to do this. And I was like, sure, like anything for the patient, help them. And he comes in and then like would say something to the interpreter to translate to the family. But before the interpreter even had a chance to say it, as soon as he finished saying it in English, he started doing the procedure and the person started flinching. He like smacks their back and their arms. And like the entire time I'm extremely uncomfortable. And I guess the nurse was also uncomfortable too. We're just like, what's going on? And then after we left, the nurse was sharing some tea with me and I was like, I don't want to be involved in gossip, but that was completely unheard of. So things need to change in healthcare, y'all. It was wild. Thank God I was there to have the interpreter. I honestly wasn't even going to see the patient because I was so tired, and God was like, you have one more. And I was like, God, the next provider can see it. He's like, go see this one. I was like, all right, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. And it was that big of a deal, so.
No more needles.
Fine. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
And see, Bluey's roughhousing a little too much, and he gave her a...
Now let's get this cat.
that word. Boundary.
Wake up, mate.
Ow, Bluey!
Dr. Bluey.
Is the operation finished? Thought I was gonna feel all better.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You tried your best.
Leave it with me.
Okay, nurse.
It was very sweet.
Yes. Excuse me, doctor. I'm very busy, nurse. I know, but can you look at this x-ray again?
The person who made this has to work in healthcare. That episode 1 is about sharing and teamwork, which is like la 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 kid stuff. And then the second episode is about working in a hospital. Did I make this show?
From the big blue guy, there's really nothing I can do. Just check it a bit closer. Bye.
The octopus is there.
Really? I didn't see this before. Hello, big blue guy. His name's Telemachus. Something else has turned up on your x-ray, Telemachus. It's a mouse.
Ah, of course, a mouse.
Little bit
The music is so good.
Little bit lower. There's the mouse. And there's the cat. Hooray!
And it's also really wonderful that they're animating it to show kids who are watching that imaginative quality as well.
Thanks, doctor. And thank you, nurse.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll be on my way.
Oh, one more thing.
What's that?
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Good music, messaging, and animation? Mom! IV Pump! Like and subscribe!